Hello, hello. So, we are drawing an elf today. Get in the spirit. What kids have an elf on the shelf at their house? I bet several of you do. And so we're going to draw your elf on a shelf a picture today, and they are going to love it. So, the first thing I always say to do is find the middle of the paper and put a dot. And the reason being is that helps you decide where you want to put everything else. So we are going to start with his nose like we usually do with all my drawings. We are going to start with his nose. Okay? So I am going to make mine a little darker so you guys can see it. But if you guys are just starting, I would do it lighter. So if you mess up, you can erase it. Piece of paper, pencil, markers or crayons, and you're good to go. Now, we are going to go ahead and draw his head. It's going to be a U. Very simple. We're going to draw a U around his nose. I got my crayons in my way right now, so it kind of messed my U up. See, I mess up too sometimes, you guys. It is okay. All right, so I have my U. What comes next? Yes, we are going to do the top of his head, okay? So we're gonna start and we're going to go like this. And once you get done, it's gonna look like an acorn with a nose in it. Oh, I think that's funny. Okay, so we have our acorn, right? So now we're gonna go ahead and finish his eyes. So let's go ahead and do his eyes on each side of his nose. Okay, give him some eyebrows. I think I actually made my eyes too far apart, but it's okay. Okay, so we're going to give him some eyes. And if you guys are looking at my hands, I have glue on it. I can't get it off. I have scrubbed and scrubbed until I made it raw. So it's the spray adhesive glue. And I've washed my hands a dozen times and I can't get it off. So I apologize for having a dirty thumb, okay? And so let's go ahead and do his mouth, okay? Ready? Let's give him some freckles. All right, so his face is done. What comes next? What does an elf have? You guessed it, ears. So the way I've explained how to do this is you're going to put a V, upside down V, on each side of his head, okay? And then you're gonna kind of oval it like a seat. All right? So there's his fun little ears. And then you put a G on this side and a backwards G on this side, okay? So that's the shape it looks like. Alrighty, so now we're gonna go finish his head. Who's ever drawn a crown before? Well, that is what we are drawing right now. We are going to draw a fun crown. But the difference is we are gonna put bells on the top of ours. Bells are ringing, yes they are. La 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 la. I like to sing. All right, so we have our bells. So let's finish his fun hat. Elf hats are kind of big, huh? So we're gonna go like this. We'll move my crayons back for fluff it. Okay, ready? And then we're gonna come up, fluff it. Give him one of these. And and then draw a bell on it. All right. Okay, so now we have his hat, and then the end is going to be a bell because elves have bells. All right. There we go. Now his head is done. So now we are going to draw his neck. Okay. And I always do it like this, and then I connect it because we're going to draw his shoulders. Okay. And then give him some curves on his little outfit. We're going to draw, you guessed it, more bells. Because I think bells are awesome. Bells are awesome. All right, here we go. So now we have the shirt, and then we're going to give him a button. Okay. So now he has his button and his shirt, and we can start coloring. Are you ready? So I decided to color my elf tan because there are all different colors of elves. So I'm going to do the freckles a dark brown, but at first I'm going to color him a tan. And I can't decide which color that I want. So let's see here. Let's see. You guys can color it, your elf, whatever color that you want. And when I finally decide what color I want to color mine, we can start. All right, so I found the color I wanted to do. I am going to color my elf tannish brown. Okay. So, and like I know on some of the ones I've done previously before, I've outlined it with marker. Well, sometimes you don't have a marker, so we can outline it with the color we are doing too. It makes it look just as good. So I am outlining it with the color that I have. And then the brown that I'm doing of freckles, I can put, oh no, I always break crayons. Silly me, silly me. So but I have something here on standby. So I broke it, and it's okay because it still works, see? So I am going to draw my G on him. And then I'm going to do my freckles. And if you're wondering, like, hey, where's my elf's hair? We can give him some hair if you want to. So let's see. We will just have to kind of go like this. And then like this. And then like this. And like this. So now he's got some hair. So the only way this is going to show, since I didn't do hair before, is we are going to do it the dark brown, okay? Oh, that's not dark brown. This is dark brown. So his hair is going to be dark brown. I do have a darker brown. I do. I thought I did. So we're just going to keep coloring over it. See? You can, if you mess up, don't just give up when you mess up, because there is always a solution to everything, especially in art. You can see I kind of messed up on my color right there. Did I give up? No, I did not. No, I did not. I kept going. So I am going to give him a little highlight. I'm going to color his hair brown. Okay? Now we have his hair. You can color as dark as you want to. I'm coloring his hair a little darker because the sides are a little darker. You can color however you want to. I'm gonna outline these a little bit more and the freckles. All right, you think we're ready? So let's go ahead and keep doing his face. I like this color. It's very pretty, and I think it looks really good. What color should we do his eyebrows? Dark brown? I thought so too. Okay, and so this is another thing I always want to show you guys. See how I'm going different directions? Some people like to color up and down. Some people like to color side to side. I want to show you there is no rhyme or reason to coloring. Some think that it looks better, and it may, but you can color however you want to, and I'm telling you what, it's pretty no matter what, okay? Pretty no matter what. So we're gonna go ahead and give him his eyebrows so they start blending in. Okay, and what color a nose do you think we should do? Red. All right, I'm gonna give him a red nose. All right, so actually let's do pink. Let's do pink, and then kind of give him like some rosy cheeks. And then we'll make his lips red. All right, so we've got red lips and rosy cheeks. And see, I'm gonna color over his rosy cheeks so it kind of blends in, but it'll still kind of like show just like a little bit of rosiness. And that's what I'm going for right now. Don't forget to outline your ears. And if you don't want to outline it, you don't have to. That's just what I'm doing. So we're going to keep on coloring it. Got his other ear done. Okay. Now we're going to do his head and his lips. Color over his cheeks. Not color over his nose because you want it to kind of stand out. There we go. I didn't color over his lips either because the red would have went on his face, so I didn't color over that very much. Okay, so now we have him colored. Yes, I switch hands. Okay, so he is done right there. And now we're going to go ahead and kind of give him a little bit more rose to it. A bit pinker nose. Okay. All right. What color of eyes should we do? Blue? Yeah, it's a pretty blue. It's kind of light, but pretty. And then we're going to get a black crayon and outline it. Well, we might not use a black crayon because, oh, I found it. Okay, here's my black. Here's my black. All right, so his eyes are done, okay? And let's go ahead and do a yellow. So we're going to do the bell's yellow, okay? And then I'm going to do, let's see, the rest of the bell's yellow. And I like to kind of change it up a little bit, and I'm gonna give like this a little darker yellow, and then this a little bit lighter. You can't tell a huge difference, but I think it's fun to kind of change it up a little bit. Now we have that. I'm going to do it down here. Do it down here. Yep. I'm going to color his button yellow too. All right, so we have that colored. So now let's get a green. All right, a bright green, I'd say. Absolutely. We are going to color his shirt and part of his hat green. So I outlined it just because it makes it easier. Now we're going to keep coloring that. I was going to show you too if we have we had enough time, because I like to try to keep the videos not so long so you guys have time to do them. I was going to show you guys how to draw some Christmas lights. I can do that next time. All right, so his shirt is almost finished. And I switch hands too, guys, because my hands get tired. Do your hands get tired? Mine do. All right, almost finished there. Go ahead and outline it with green. That would be okay. Okay, so see, I'm going two different directions and it still looks fine. Still looks fine. And if I was going a little bit slower, I may color differently, but because I am going for a certain time, I am not coloring exactly like I usually would. So now this is outlined, okay? And we're gonna do this part red, so I'm gonna go ahead and outline this red. And I'm going to do this. And then I want to do red on the bottom too, but I want to do a different colored red. I want to do a darker red. So right here, we're going to do a darker red. Just to change it up just a little bit, because it's fun. If you keep everything all the same and simple, what's the fun? All right, so we have that done. And then down here, I'm going to start with my dark red. Okay. I'm just going to give it just a little layer of dark. And then we'll finish it up with the light. Yes, we'll finish it up with the light. All right, so now our dark is done. Let's start with the light red, All right, I'm getting lots of emails right now. Here we go. See, doesn't that give it just like a different kind of texture and look? I like different colors on stuff. How much fun is that? I think that's super fun. All right, so now we're done with this part. Doesn't that look good? I think it looks so good. All right, now I'm gonna turn them upside down so I can finish coloring it, so I can keep showing you guys how I'm coloring it. If you guys are coloring along with me, you might have passed me, and that's okay. Everybody has their own speed, or you may be a little bit behind me, and that's okay too. The fun part is doing the art. Doesn't matter how long it takes us. All right, so almost done with this part. Almost done with this part. Then we have his hat, and then we're gonna be done. What do you guys think? All right, so we have that, and now we're gonna do his hat, and then we're gonna be done. Are you ready? Let's go. I'm just gonna kind of give it a little breeze right here, yes. I'm gonna go up and down right here because it's easier for me. And if you guys don't want to go up and down because it's a different direction, then that's okay. I just am because it's easier and a little bit faster for me. So now I have this, okay? All right. You're almost done. What is the last thing you do whenever you get done with the picture? Ta-da, yes, you have to sign your work. Now, you have drawn an elf, a fun elf, may I add, and you're gonna sign it. So, Mrs. Amanda Harris, or Mrs. Amanda, so I have myself a little signature, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. See you guys later.